Congratulations, you made it through all these videos. And when I'm thinking about today's video of answering the question why you should consider Top-Notch Hearing versus going to your local provider, I feel kind of like a lawyer making his closing argument. And so, there's questions that need to be addressed. And so the first question that comes to my mind, at least, is why should you buy from Top-Notch Hearing over the internet versus going to your local provider? And what it really boils down to is we can save you time and in most cases save you a lot of money. The way that we save you time is that you don't have to make an appointment and wait days or weeks or months in order to get in to see us. We're just a few clicks away. When it comes to saving money, and if you think about this, follow me here, there are tens of millions of hearing impaired people scattered throughout the United States. And people in Seattle will not go to see a specialist in Miami, or people in New York will not go to someone in LA to have their hearing aid service. And so what the hearing aid industry has had to do is to hire and train tens or thousands upon thousands of hearing aid specialists and scatter them throughout the country so that everybody could go to their local provider to get the service that they required. And so what that entailed was, each one of those hearing specialists had lots of overhead. They had to pay themselves. They had to pay their staff. They had the rent. They had their utilities. My advertising, my God, you know how you guys get inundated with hearing aid advertisements every month. And so that's a huge expense for the local provider. They're spreading that expense over their hundreds or maybe thousands of people that each local office services. What we're able to do is, because we're going across the country, we're spreading that cost over tens of millions of people. And so our overhead's smaller just because of that. The next question that comes to mind is, can I get the same level of service? And now this one, a couple of years ago, I would have said absolutely not. But as the technology has improved and the speed of the computer chips has increased, what it's enabled us to do is to provide you with remote service. So even though you're in one town and I'm in another, even though you purchased the hearing aids for us, now that we can do remote programming, we can, through the internet, connect to your hearing aids and program them for you. And even though we're going to send them to you pre-programmed, most cases the follow-up service won't ever be required. But for those of you who do require it, we can do that now, where a few years ago that was not possible. And with some manufacturers, it's a very simple, I would get on my computer and download something to your smartphone and it instantly makes the adjustments for you. With other manufacturers, there's a few more steps involved, but it can be done. So as far as the same level of service, in most cases, absolutely we can do that. The third question is what are the risks that I'm taking on? And I gotta say, in most cases, there's not any risk. For most, unless you have an underlying medical condition, or unless you have a severe to profound hearing loss, there's not any risk in buying hearing aids from us over the internet. The reason I say that is a couple of reasons. Number one, we are providing you with the same exact hearing aids that you will get from your local provider. So if for some unknown reason, unforeseen reason, we couldn't provide the service that you needed, you would save a lot of money buying the hearing aids from us, but then you could still take that same hearing aid to your local provider and get the service that you needed. Now, compare that to some of the big box stores or some of the other online retailers. They don't offer that option. Everything's either private labeled and the local provider doesn't know what you're getting, or some of the big box stores, they have great hearing aids, but they are configured in such a way that you have to go back to that box store in person to get the service that you need. So purchasing through us, you can get the service from us, or you can get the service from any one of thousands of places around the country. And the last thing is, as far as the risk goes, we're giving you a 45-day money-back guarantee. So if for any reason you're dissatisfied, we ask for an opportunity to fix the problem, but if we can't fix the problem to your satisfaction, you get back all of your money except for a small restocking fee. Your risk is small, your potential to save lots of time and potentially thousands of dollars. So folks, I appreciate your time and your consideration as we're endeavoring to start this new next evolution in hearing aid dispensing. We believe that we're going to be able to provide better hearing for more people, just simply because the hearing aids have gotten better and because we're able to deliver the top tier technology at a much more affordable price.